Imagine waking up on a bright morning, not just to the chirping of birds, but to their conversations. A sparrow might say, "The sun rose earlier today, didn't it? Oh, and by the way, could you take better care of your garden? I couldn't find a single decent worm." In a world where animals could talk, the sounds of nature would no longer be a mystery. They'd become an integral part of our daily lives. Animals that talk, the beginning of a revolution. Let's start with a simple question. What would happen if animals could talk? Communication, once one-sided, would become a two-way dialogue. Your pet dog wouldn't just wag its tail but might say, "Don't forget, I need healthier treats." And seriously, can we explore a new walking route today? On the other hand, wild animals would start voicing their concerns about their environment. Imagine a tiger in the jungle saying, "Stop cutting down our trees, you've taken enough already." Or a whale whispering in the depths of the ocean, "This sea is not your garbage dump." With the ability to speak, animals would become witnesses to human actions, revealing truths we've long ignored. Impact on everyday life. Now, let's consider how this would affect our daily lives. At home, your dog wouldn't just be a loyal companion but a genuine conversational partner. He might remind you to lock the door or even gossip about your neighbor's habits. Cats, known for their aloof demeanor, might complain endlessly, "Stop petting me while I'm sleeping, and bring me better food." Beyond our homes, wild animals would reshape how we perceive nature. Imagine an eagle saying, "I'll show you where to find treasure, but only if you protect my nest." Our relationship with nature would no longer be limited to observation. It would become active collaboration. Shifting ethics and relationships. If animals could talk, it would spark a major ethical shift. Would we still view them as pets, or would we see them as equals? Laws would likely need to be rewritten to protect their rights. Animals might demand things we've overlooked, like freedom, clean environments, and respect for their existence. Even the food industry would face a massive upheaval. Picture a chicken saying, "I don't mind you taking my eggs, but at least give me a decent place to live." Or a cow pleading, "Can you stop cramming us into tiny cages?" Factory farming would be under immense scrutiny, as animals could now voice their objections. The politics of animals. In this scenario, animals wouldn't just talk, they'd take political stances. They might form their own alliances. Elephants could become wise diplomats, dogs the enforcers of justice, and owls the master strategists. It's even possible that animals would elect their own leaders, and humans might be asked to follow their rules. Imagine a blue whale addressing a global assembly, speaking with a deep, calm voice. "We've lived for centuries, far longer than most of you. We understand the cycles of this planet better than anyone. Now, it's time we take charge to fix what you've broken." Environmental and technological impact. If animals could talk, they'd become the most vocal advocates for the environment. They'd warn us about ecological disasters long before we noticed them. A bird in the forest might say, "This smoke is dangerous, stop the fire immediately." Or fish in the ocean might alert us, "Your ship is leaking oil, it will poison our waters." In technology, humans might develop devices to help animals communicate more effectively. Smart collars for dogs, for instance, could translate their thoughts into words we can understand. This would lead to a new tech revolution, bridging the gap between humans and animals like never before. Inevitable conflict. But not everything would be smooth. Conflicts between humans and animals would be inevitable, especially when our interests clash. Birds might forbid the construction of skyscrapers because they disrupt migration routes. Wolves might demand more space in forests, asking humans to stop hunting them. Humans might feel threatened, fearing they're losing control of the world. But animals could argue that they have just as much right to the planet as we do. These conflicts could create tension, but also open opportunities for better collaboration. The twist: animals take over. Now, imagine a twist. In this world, animals gradually take over global leadership, not through violence, but by earning trust with their wisdom. A clever monkey might declare, "We understand the simple, harmonious way of life better than you. Let us lead to ensure this planet thrives." Humans might be taken aback, but eventually realize that animals have a purer perspective on life. We'd learn to listen to them, not just command them. So what if animals could talk? Our world would change dramatically. We'd face new challenges, but also unlock immense opportunities to coexist with all creatures. Perhaps animals could teach us about simplicity, resilience, and honesty in ways we've never imagined. The real question is, are we ready to listen to them?